welcome to another episode of House of Maharrani. Today I am going to be talking about relationships. Ready to start the Valentine's Day, and it is cold outside. We're going to walk, and of course I have to wear my favorite topi because it is made by my mother. Okay, let's get out. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, it is cold and I cannot see anything. Okay. Over here and talk about relationships and what are the relationship lessons that I have learned throughout the years. We are headed to walk at a park nearby because walking is good for you. Even in the cold. I know it is very cold, but we'll just walk for some time and then we're going to grab some stuff for a dinner tonight. I know, homemade dinner. Yeah, it's just a matter of ensuring that you're always communicating with one another and providing each other necessary inputs in order to motivate and encourage one another to be better. And it is so cold, like so cold. Okay, I guess last week it was wind and today it is snow because it is snowing too. Yeah, wanted to talk, but I guess I'll have to do another sit down session. Hey, yeah, we are done with our walk. It was so cold. We did, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes. Still good. Hey, still good. Any walking is still better than none. And now we are going to go to Sprouts. Two individuals who come from different walks of life, and it's just a matter of you two taking the time to understand one another and figure out ways that would work best for you in order to make your relationship better, in order to make your relationship thrive. And it takes a lot of effort and energy, not lying. So time, the amount of time that you can spend with one another requires you to put in equal amount of energy and effort, and that has been one of the biggest lessons that I have learned. I'm gonna be prepared. Prepare it all. Okay, now we shall buy some stuff. Of course, he has to get his kettle chips. Mr. Kamal, that's his Valentine's gift. Hey, I got some plans for Valentine's Day. This is a new one. Welcome to the family, baby. To probably clean it up. Yeah. And then my beautiful little one, she's not doing so well. And then this one is thriving for sure. And then a new one, new plant. Yeah. Wow. to try some too. So, we don't have ranch, so. What do you think will be good with? Spicy ketchup? I don't know, man. Valentine's Day. Lunch. I'm watching a South Indian dubbed movie. Yeah, okay. Oh well. It's just so lazy. We both have otherwise playing his game or no. Yeah, it's almost 5, so it's gonna be dinner time. I'm so excited for dinner. Yeah, so I shall make some and you shall see some. So let's get ready. Oh, and of course, another relationship advice. Both of you need to do the chores, okay? Both of you need to like put in the work. It can't be just one person doing one thing all the time. We share our chores. Pravesh, like, he helped me with the dishes earlier, so now it's my turn to make dinner, and then he's going to do the dishes. So there you go. That's the best tip for healthy relationship. Okay, let's start. Okay, so the prep is done, and I'm getting ready to, here's the seafood, the cherry tomatoes. I'm also adding some veggies. Of course, I need my spice. Cannot live without spices. So for sure some, I think these are serrano pepper, onions, a parsley, grated garlic, some butter, and then again, like I said, I'm going to put some greens, and yeah, let's get started. So I already have pasta boiling. So while the seafood is searing, I added some butter and garlic and onions, and I'm going to add some more veggies like the mushrooms, and yeah, veggies are good for you. Remember?
Yep.
Tomato went in, and then let it simmer for a while, and then I have to add some wine. So Mr. Hamal is, thank you for I just poured the wine in, so I'm not sure how it tastes. We shall know with my face, of course. Okay, now I'm going to transfer. I'm going to let it simmer for a while, and then I'm going to transfer this to here. Okay. Okay, dinner's done, about to eat. I hope you have a good time. It's all about celebrating love. And are we drinking some wine? Okay, so bye-bye! Okay, first First and foremost, you need to stop comparing and judging your relationship based on what you see outside. I have been guilty of doing this as well, so not saying I didn't do it. However, coming to the realization that I was just trying to change our relationship, change myself, change my partner based on what I saw outside. I mean, I think that is probably the most silliest thing that we can do. It's very important that you come to an understanding with each other in regards to what your situation is like and what works best for you, because you know yourself the best, you know what you want, and your significant other knows what they want, what they like, what they want to do. And based on that, you have to be able to create a relationship that works best for you, rather than wanting to create a relationship which is working best for somebody else and you think it's going to work for you too. No, that's not how it works. So stop trying to compare and judge, based on what you see outside. Relationships are work. I mean, it requires your effort, your time, your energy. You have to be able to, understand one another so that you are able to know, what are some of the, your significant others' likes and dislikes, and, be able to adjust it accordingly. And of course, the expectation is that the other person will do the same. And this has to be, again, a two-way street. Like, you have to be open and, very, very honest with one another. You have to make sure that you are talking about every single thing. I mean, I talk to Pravesh about every single thing. Pravesh and I, we've been together for such a long time, and majority of our relationship was long distance. And then I feel like we lost a lot of time. We're so busy with our school, with work. And I personally felt like, because we were in a long distance relationship and, we were just like constantly on the phone, it was all lovey-dovey and how are you doing, how amazing, and like I feel like we did lose a lot of time where we actually didn't take the time to learn about one another. And past few years has been something that I've been doing, where we are really taking the time to understand one another, what our likes are, what our dislikes are. Not only that, what my childhood was like, what his childhood was like, how was it growing up, like what kind of things that bothers him, what kind of things makes me really angry and frustrated and mad. I mean, just understanding how and what makes our emotions flow, what makes us feel all kinds of different feelings, and that can only happen when you have conversations with one another. So how well do you know your partner? Like, really ask yourself, like, how well do you know your partner? And we often don't tend to take the time to learn about one another, have conversations. Like, how often do you have conversation with your partner? And when you're having conversations, like, what are these conversations all about? Again, you're wanting to spend the rest of your lives together, so it's so important to know one another. There isn't anything called perfection. It's just a matter of who you meet, who you gel with, who you connect with, and how does this person treat you. Now, there will be a lot of things that you would want from a partner, right? Having expectations from your partner is not wrong. However, being able to voice out what your expectations are, because nobody is a mind reader, so it's so important that you voice out your expectations and ensure that your significant other is also voicing out their expectations. That way you will be able to meet one another and work together to build a relationship which works best for you. And that will only happen when you communicate with one another. Let me know how, if you are in a relationship, how is it going? And do follow me on Instagram, Becoming Maharrani, where I also talk about life lessons and movie reviews and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, until next time, take care everyone. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel.